Now then, people, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on when you are watching it. It is time. Title time. Tiki-taka to Naka. All roads lead to this. 45 games have been played. There is one more left, and a win will see Leeds United win the coveted Championship trophy. One of the best looking trophies in England, if I do say so myself. And of course, we don't want to be Tim Pot on Monday at the parade, which I'll be there, so make sure you join me. Walking along, celebrating a second place trophy. Nah. This is not Leeds, that's for Burnley. So we need to ensure we get top spot and get that locked in. Make sure as well, folks, while I'm on, link in the description. Follow the link in the description for the match bingo card, because we have a special tomorrow for the final game. The final game, you will have a guaranteed prize pot of £350 that is exclusive to Just Joe Football Show. That is it. That is it. Just us. So make sure you get it locked in. Check it out. Okay. Now, of course, Championship leaders will try to seal the league title when we travel to Home Park on Saturday lunchtime for the final game of the season against Plymouth Argyle, the Pilgrims. Green Army. I'm a little bit gutted, because I wanted them to stay up after they, beat Sheffield United. I don't mind them. Look, it does represent Plymouth's final game of the Championship after their 2-year stay, because their relegation is all but sealed due to their poor goal difference. If they even did pull off a win, they'd have to win by about 14 goals. And I'm sorry, Leeds have lost 4 games this season, all 1-0. You're not beating us for 14. So it's done. I've seen even Plymouth fans giving their tickets, selling them to Leeds United fans. Plymouth, of course, are in decent form. They have attempted to extend their survival bid as long as possible. They've won 4 of their last 6 matches. Again, league position at this time in the table counts for nothing because it's crazy season. That's why, again, a point at Luton wasn't bad. However, their relegation was all but confirmed by Luton after they beat Frank Lampard's Coventry City just shortly before Plymouth took to the pitch for their away win against Preston North End, who coincidentally could also be relegated. And I don't think they'll beat Bristol City, so Preston will go down. That is my pick. The manager, Miron Muslic, who has been quite scathing towards Plymouth ownership in the pre-match presser for this, talking about no sporting director, etc., gave Plymouth a chance of staying up. Why Wayne Rooney got that job is beyond me. He's relegated Derby, he's relegated Birmingham, and now he's relegated Plymouth, or had at least a hand in him. Terrible manager. Nice guy, actually, from what I see. But yeah, terrible manager. Do not appoint Wayne Rooney. Well, the manager, Muslic, was quite despondent after the game because he held his hand up and said, look, we're going to League One because we're not going to beat Leeds United 13-0. And then also hope that Luton and Hull City both lose their final games of the season. So they don't. So the Pilgrims know their fate. However, the players, pressure off, may still want to give a good account of themselves against Leeds United leaders, especially as they have a chance to claim a 4th consecutive home win on the spin. They beat Norwich, they beat Sheffield United and Coventry City in their last 3 games at Home Park. Not only that, some of them might be playing to put themselves still in the shop window. Listen, I'm going League One, but I can stay in Champo. Take me. Leeds United had previously been linked with Bunda. So you never know. Now, of course, Plymouth will hope their home form will be the difference maker. But they haven't beat Leeds United since a 1-0 victory back in 1989. Leeds United have been flying of late as well. We scored 10 goals in the last 2 games. So it's looking spooky for Plymouth, regardless of how good they have been at home. We've now got 5 wins on the spin. And in the last 2, we've walloped Stoke City and Bristol City. Bristol City could have even been more, but we got 6 against Stoke. And then 4 against Bristol City. 10 goals in 2 games. It's insane. Pirro has scored 4 in 1. Championship top scorer. Wouldn't surprise me if he scores at the weekend as well. It's now 9 league games without defeat. And that includes a wobble, by the way, when everyone was telling us we're not going up. Leeds are crumbling. Play Joy Division. Well, guess what? Let's dance to Joy Division. Because we're staying up, Staying up, going up. Yeah. Yeah. With everybody saying, damn, yo, fucker. So 9 league games without defeat for Leeds United, and we're now 3 points away, baby, from joining the 100 club. Yeah, 100 points, which Leeds United have never done. And a victory on Saturday will almost certainly secure us the championship title because we have a much bigger goal difference than our closest runners in Burnley. Remember when everyone said, Burnley going to catch us, goal difference? Nah. With everybody saying, damn, yo, fucker. The Centurion. After this game, he will forever be known as Daniel the Centurion Farker. My manager. Yeah. And look, Leeds United will take encouragement going into this fixture because our head-to-head record against Plymouth is very, very good. Having won each of our last 5 meetings between the two sides, including a commanding 3-0 victory back in November's reverse fixture. Of course, we won't have Strauch, we won't have Sam Chambers, and maybe not have Isaac Schmidt. He's a doubt after missing Monday's clash. But defender Junior Firpo and Jan James, who are struggling with injuries, are very much touch and go. So they could feature in the final game of the season. I'd leave Nonto. If Firpo's fit, fair enough. If not, you're going to have to play Byram, and that's totally fine. Midfielder Joe Rothwell is set for a return to the matchday squad, and I do think Daniel Farker will give him minutes. I don't think he'll start. It'll be Gruev, but I do think he'll give him minutes. It'll probably be the last time we see Rothwell in a Leeds United shirt, truth be told. He's done well. Much better than I envisaged. That's for sure. And I just don't think we'll sign him. I think Leeds United will look for bigger and better. But if we did sign him, I'm okay with it as well. I don't want Jack City coming for me. Sorry, Jack. Sign James Trafford. Wait. Anyway, Leeds will travel to Home Park in high spirits. As I said earlier, we've scored 10 goals in our last 2 matches. And I believe, and you should believe, that we will produce another 3-scoring display to clinch the championship title with a relatively comfortable victory against the Pilgrims. I do believe so. I'm going to be coy. I'm going to say that if Leeds United score early, we're going to hit 100 goals, and we need 7 to do that. So I'm going to put my balls on the table, on the chopping block, and say Leeds United 7, Plymouth 0. If we score within the first 15, 20 minutes, it's on. It's on. And I can't wait for it. So, yeah, you heard that right. Leeds United 7, Plymouth 0. It's ballsy, but why not, eh? This team has broken so many records this season. Let's get 100 goals. Let's get 100 points. Let's win the championship title, and we can all celebrate on Monday at the parade, which you better be there, because I'll be there, so come and say hi. But listen, smash me a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds. With everybody saying, damn, yo, fucker.